I am James Barfield with Your Urban Connection. Remember, this is the channel that is often imitated, but is never duplicated. Now, today, ladies and gentlemen, I have some late breaking news for you regarding the TJ Holmes and Amy Roback situation. It appears now that the powers that be at ABC are hearing from staffers, and these staffers are praying that Amy Roback will not be returned to Good Morning America 3. You see, we know TJ won't be back, all right? But now these people who've been tarnished by the drama that's been created by TJ and Amy are saying and praying that the bosses at ABC will terminate the contract between ABC and Amy Roback as it pertains to Good Morning America 3. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you one thing. You know, in this situation leads me to say this. This is an old adage that says it's not what you do, but rather it's how you do it. Okay? Now, in this particular case, as I said in the very first podcast I did on this, the manner in which TJ and Amy conducted themselves when they were involved in a scandalous, salacious affair was absolutely 100% the wrong way to go about it. But you see, these two have such big egos. They thought that they were untouchable. They felt that they could do anything they wanted to do because they were the stars of Good Morning America 3. All right? But one thing they forgot, you don't own the channel. You don't own the network. You work for someone else. You signed a contract, okay, that said you will not do anything to bring shame nor scandal upon the network, but you choose to do just that. Now, here's the big problem. You see, not only does that affect TJ and his wife and his daughter, Amy and her husband and her daughters, it also affects the morale of the staff that are sitting back watching you two make fools of yourself. And they don't want any part of it. They don't want to be associated with it. And so now we have a situation where both Amy and TJ have lost a ton of friends and coworkers, because now there are reports that none of their coworkers will answer phone calls from them, nor will they return phone calls from them. They don't want to be a part of this drama. They don't want to have the knowledge that they have witnessed this, and yet they're supposed to be silent about what they've seen, what they've witnessed. They can't deal with that. They don't want to deal with that. They don't want to deal with Amy nor TJ anymore. You know, we've already heard that TJ was arrogant, hard to deal with, hard to get along with. Several staffers have said, hey, they hope that he'd be fired. But now we're having even more coming out and acknowledging, including many of the anchors, the news anchors at ABC, are saying they don't want to have to deal with Amy Roback anymore. So it looks like they have done more harm and damage to themselves than they ever imagined. Oh, they thought it was all fun and games. We dealing and dallying. We hipping and skipping. We hopping and scotching. We hopping into bed, out of bed. It's fun. We touching each other. We caressing each other. We're making a spectacle out in the public. And all at the same time, you're bringing embarrassment, and shame on ABC network. And the co-workers and staff that produce and direct Good Morning America 3. So you've made a mess and you've got nobody to blame but yourself. And lots of people are putting lots of blame on Amy Roback. All right. Now, for you people that are out there that are saying, oh, they're two consenting adults, leave them alone. You don't own the network. You don't stand to lose billions of dollars in advertising. You don't stand to lose millions of viewers. So it's easy for you to say they're just two consenting adults. So let me tell you what they really are. They are two consenting adults that both signed contracts with a morality clause in them that they both violated. As a result of that violation, ABC has been conducting an extensive investigation into their conduct to find out, did they totally violate the morality contract? Plus, did they do anything on company time? Did they do anything utilizing company money? Did they do anything utilizing a company vehicle? So that's why it's taking so long for this internal and external investigation to take place. And ABC has had, at this point, they're not even close to making a final decision. But I can tell you, it's looking very bad for both TJ and Amy. As a matter of fact, there are reports that ABC has been looking at some talents on a competing network on NBC's Today Show for possible permanent replacements. Now, that might or might not happen, but the mere fact that they're looking for permanent replacements says an awful lot to me. Okay? It gives me an idea of where they're going with this drama. It tells me that they no longer want to be associated with either Amy nor TJ. Now, they might have to pay a little bit of money to buy out their contract or pay them to go away, but in the long run, it's better for the network. It's better for the viewers. It's better for the advertisers. Okay? It perpetuates their family values brand. And that's what they're more interested in than any talk about any consensual adults. Because if you were a consenting adult, you would have waited until you both had divorces to engage in your scandalous affair. But you didn't do that. You couldn't do that. You were too hot. Both of you were too hot for each other. You just had to move. You disrespected everybody. Okay? And now you find out not only did you disrespect everybody, but you inflamed almost everybody, except a few people who are out there that are cheaters themselves, and they have no shame, just like you two had no shame in your game. Those are the only people that you find now in your corner. And guess what? There's not enough of them to keep you on the air. So for those of you who are talking about boycotting the station and you're bored, bring back TJ and Amy, hey, it's not going to happen. Okay? It's not going to happen. So you can either continue to watch Good Morning America 3 with a current or a new permanent host, or you can switch to another channel. It's as simple as that. But ABC is moving forward, okay, and doing everything they can to protect their brand. And any smart businessman or woman will do the same thing. And for the rest of you dummies out there who can't get a grip and don't understand what ABC is doing, shame on you and too bad for you. Okay? Now, I'm hoping that this is the last story I have to do on Amy and TJ. I'm hoping within the next few days, 2 weeks at the most, they will be a thing of the past and we can all forget about them. Okay? That's my plan. I'm James Barfield.